Very good morning, dear students. In this class, we are going to start new point. The title of today's lecture is Study of Body Wall or Integument in Pila globosa. Dear students, if we see the body wall or integument in Pila globosa, there is no uniformity in the thickness of the body wall or integument. In some region of the body, the integument is more thick. In some region, the thickness of the integument or body wall is less. That means there is no uniformity in the thickness of the body wall or integument in Pila globosa. Dear students, if we see the histological structure of the body wall in Pila globosa, the histological structure of the body wall in Pila globosa shows two layers. The outermost layer is called as the epidermis and the innermost layer is called as the dermis. The epidermis layer cover whole body from all sides. Epidermis layer cover whole body from all sides and made up of single layer of the epithelium. Epidermis layer is made up of single layer of the epithelium and consists of different types of the unicellular secreting glands. Epidermis layer consists of the different types of the unicellular secretory glands, and these secretory glands are responsible for the secretion of the different types of the substances like mucus, pigments or slime. The most important type of the unicellular secretory gland is the mucus secreting gland, and these mucus secreting glands are abundantly present in the foot region of the body, and these mucus secreting glands are responsible for the secretion of the mucus, while the shell secreting glands, these shell secreting glands are present in the edges of the mantle, and these shell secreting glands are responsible for the secretion of the shell or shell component known as the calcium carbonate. Because dear students, we know that the shell of the Pila globosa or mollusk is made up of calcium carbonate, and this calcium carbonate is secreted by the shell glands which are present in the edges of the mantle. Dear students, if we see the dermis layer, the dermis layer is somewhat complex than the epidermis layer and mainly consists of the muscle fibers and connective tissues. In addition to the muscle fiber and connective tissue, the dermis layer also consists of the large number of the chromatophore cells, also known as the pigmented cells. Chromatophore cells are pigmented cells, and due to the presence of these kinds of the cell, the dermis layer shows pigmentation or dark coloration. This is all regards to the body wall or integument in Pila globosa. Dear students, now we move towards the next point called as the body cavity. Dear students, if we see the body cavity in Pila globosa, the body cavity in Pila globosa is also known as the coelom, and in Pila globosa the coelom is greatly reduced and representing the pericardium or pericardium and cavity of the kidney. there are several spaces in the body cavity, and these several spaces are filled with the blood and called as the hemocoel, and these hemocoels are scattered into the connective tissue and muscular tissue in the body and surrounds viscera from the all sides. This is the body cavity in pila globosa. Then locomotion in pila globosa. Dear students, in pila globosa, the ventral part of the body is modified into the locomotory organelle called as the ventral foot, and in pila globosa, the creeping type of the locomotion is seen. Pila globosa locomote extremely slow. The locomotion in pila globosa is extremely slow, and the pila globosa locomote from one place to the another place with the help of his large triangular muscular foot. Muscular foot means made up of muscles. The anterior part of the foot is more thicker than the posterior part, and the posterior part is connected with the operculum. The posterior part of the foot is connected with the operculum. Within the foot region, there are several blood spaces. Are present, and these blood spaces are scattered among the longitudinal and transverse muscles, and these spaces are filled with the blood, and the anterior longitudinal muscles, when relaxed, then the transverse muscles undergoes the contraction. That means the one muscle undergoes the relaxation, at the same time other muscle undergoes the contraction, and this relaxation and contraction of these two muscles undergo the movement in the movement of the blood in the blood spaces which are present in the foot region, and the movement of the blood in the blood spaces in foot region causes the locomotion in pila globosa, or movement of the foot region in pila globosa, and the movement of the foot in pila globosa causes the locomotion of the animal from one place to the another place. Dear students, this is all regards to the body wall, then body cavity and locomotion in pila globosa animals. Thank you very much.